Hello good people, I'm Dimitri. I'm here at Eber's place. We're working away. He's actually working on a headset from Logitech, the G Pro. This mouse is what we're reviewing today. It looks like the Logitech G Pro mouse, but it's not. So this is the G305 Lightspeed wireless, and I absolutely love the shape. This is fantastic for FPS gaming. I can snipe and flick and all that in CSGO with this guy, no problem, but now there is no wire. So is it any good?
No, but you gotta come lower because I don't think you were visible. You just like your body just passed through.
Hey.
All right, Iba, let me do my thing. All right, so one thing I want to say before we start is that Logitech has moved on to environmentally friendly packaging. So there are no additional plastics and stuff that comes with the mouse. It's a simple box. The mouse is inside this little baggie, and that's it. That's awesome. I appreciate that direction. But let's jump right in. This is a fantastic shape with light body. I've been using the G Pro for a while now as my daily driver alongside the Rival 310, my two favorite current gaming mice, and this is going to be my third. So it's appropriate for all types of grips. I personally use a hybrid grip, so it's perfect for me, while Eber has a claw grip, and that works well for him too with larger hands. And if you have smaller hands, palm coverage is usable. Now it is a 99-gram mouse with the battery installed, so it's slightly heavier than the 85-gram G Pro, and if you use a lithium AA battery, then you're saving on some weight, and you also get an extension in battery life with lithium batteries. And despite the centered battery, it's well balanced, and I can easily switch from the G Pro mouse to the G305 without feeling any handling difference. Now for $59, you might notice the plastic nature of the body. The sides are slightly textured while the top is super smooth, and that's one of the complaints I have. I wish that we have slightly more rubberized texture like we have on the G403. That feels a little bit more premium and comfortable to hold. However, in terms of the actual usability, and this thing will not fly out of your hand even if you have sweaty hands. Now based on the feedback from the community, they've added an additional Teflon foot at the very bottom here because they found out that the mouse would wear here actually, and so that's a nice way to mitigate that issue. But the glide is smooth and the bottom surface comes down well on the mount, so if you lift the mouse a lot like I do, recovery from flicks and other fast movement is never a concern. Now removable top plate here is genius. This is where you find the little compartment for your Nano Receiver. This is awesome for mobile users. The only thing is I wish that the Nano Receiver had actual text of G305 to indicate what product the receiver is for. Now say what you will about gaming products, but this one has no RGB illumination anywhere. I appreciate that. No power indicator either. You just have to look at the bottom for the blue color on the power switch. Now the buttons here are different from the G Pro, half the lifespan compared to the G Pro. Still 10 million clicks is plenty. They feel awesome with good actuation distance and fast clicks for the right button for that double zoom. The scroll wheel is awesome with defined steps and light mirror click. I use that all the time, and the browser buttons travel all the way into the body with that nice satisfying clickiness. Clickety clackety. And lastly, we have 5 DPI profiles with individual colors. I always leave just 2 enabled for desktop at 800 DPI and gaming at 400. All right, so now the sensor, it's their new Hero sensor. It's been used on other Lightspeed mice already. It's trusted, it performs fantastically well, and it was actually designed for wireless operation. As we're told, it is able to turn itself off between 1 millisecond increments to save on power. That's pretty cool, which is why you are able to squeeze 250 hours of continuous operation. That's about 10.5 straight days of simply using the mouse at 1000 hertz on a single AA battery. And that is a huge incentive to try on wireless if you've been skeptical in the past where battery life is no longer this daily concern. You get 10.5 days on single operation of continuous usage, so you can easily spend that over a month time.
Yeah, so this thing is actually pretty awesome for games. Absolutely no issues with controlling, no spin outs and stuff like that. I like that they refined the body, easy access for the battery, nice compartment for that USB receiver. Overall, a fantastic little thing. The only thing is, of course, there is no Bluetooth, but they would have added at least $20 if they added the Bluetooth module, and it would make the mouse heavier. Now Eber's been using the G403 mouse, so it's also wireless. So he tried the G305. What do you think of the new one?
I think it's a little bit on the smaller side because I have big hands, so it just isn't. It feels a little weird when compared to the G403. The other thing is the weight. So the G403 is a little bit on the heavier side. That's because it comes with customizable, weights compared to the G5 or 305. So yeah, I mean, I like ergonomically the G403 is it's something that I prefer when compared to the G305. G305.
See, I'm the exact opposite. I prefer lighter and smaller mice, perhaps maybe because I've gotten used to the G Pro already. I do agree with Eber about the shape of the G403. It's very comfortable, very ergonomic for editing and like really long sessions, but I'm still the G Pro shape type of guy for just editing and the occasional CSGO match where you dominate.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
Now, as for performance, this is easily my favorite wireless mouse to date. I am so happy we're in the days where battery life, weight, and performance meets this awesome, affordable price point of $59. This is a mouse that I can comfortably use for CSGO. I aim well, I flick without any spinouts or weird behavior, and the liftoff distance is appropriately low, so there's no jitter when the mouse comes back down. And so my only two complaints would be the plastic sides. I wish we had a little bit more texture like on the G403, and the receiver to actually indicate it's for the G305 mouse. Now, the software control is one of the best. I love the battery indicator. We have full DPI control as usual and button assignment. They don't have drivers for Mac OS just yet, but it should be available soon. All right, so the G305 Lightspeed is everything I want from a wireless gaming mouse. If you're comfortable with the shape, it'll be difficult to find a better product, and we're giving it the Hardware Canucks Damn Good Value Award. All right, guys, so that is it for me and the G305. Let me know what you think of the $59 price point. Eber, for example, mentioned that he would appreciate a rechargeable battery inside so you can plug in the cable and charge it, but I feel like having a battery built in that you can swap out, I don't know, I guess their lithium battery would definitely add more cost, and the lack of Bluetooth obviously is kind of not ideal for mobile users, but that again would add the cost and the weight. So the $59 price point I feel is justifiable for everything this thing encompasses. All right, so make sure to check out this other relevant content. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, Eber?
I'm just pissed.
Your Ryzen system again?